and welcome to the... Oh God, which one was this one?
Fourth, I think.
Fifth?
Fourth?
Maybe.
Yes.
Welcome to the Square Table Podcast number... Fill in what number it is.
Yes.
And,
Number here.
and we've got people. There are people. We are missing people, but we have Mr. Thaggar.
Hello.
We have IonPickaxe HD.
Hello.
And we were going to have a potato for Alex, but he's gone off with his parents somewhere to have a cake or a sausage or something. I'm not sure.
Oh, this is number 5.
I thought it was number 5.
Get on with the show.
Yes, on with the show. I thought it was number 5. So we have a list as usual, as per usual. We've come armed heavily with a list, and it's quite a good list. And this week the list is mostly courtesy of Sean over there, because the rest of us seem to have been
lazy and quiet the whole time.
we seem to have been distracted this week. So so starting with an update on the Square Table channel. I think the last video we did, Mr. Thaggar over there managed to caught some negative press in.
Oh, how?
Some of the comments were a little less than friendly towards Mr. Thaggar there.
I haven't read the comments.
Remind me what they were again? I forget.
I can't remember,
I'm
but
pulling them up.
some of them seem to be.
Someone said, "What a bitch." Someone said, "How dare you insult my podcast, Alex?" Someone said, "Where's the 5th one? The whole Titanfall thing has been sorted. It's back to normal." Someone said, "Oh wow, Sleeping Cactus said a long one."
Yeah, he had a good old
tabbing
rant.
out my game to say Gone Home is utter shit. This is not a game either. You walk through a house with a story, and the story isn't that good. They could make a crappy movie, and it would have done far worse. Why? Because it's an effing indie game.
Oh,
In fact, not even a game. How
Yeah.
dare you, Mr. Thaggar?
Yeah, but I think that's kind of what this is all about, really, isn't it? Sharing your opinions, and people aren't necessarily going to agree with you.
Yeah, if you got inspired
I disagree with you on that, but
Contentious.
Oh.
So I think that was quite good. That was quite well received. 42 views on that one, 357 views in total on the channel, which is good.
That's good news.
28 subscribers, so that's gone up
Hey.
3 in the last
Woohoo.
fortnight, I think. 3,
Okay.
yeah, that sounds about right.
We're growing.
We're growing small. We can't go too big too quickly, because then we'll have long legs and look freakish.
That's
very
it.
true.
Yeah, and we want to avoid long leg freakishness.
Absolutely.
User disconnected
so-
from your channel.
So Sean just dropped from the channel, which is a little unusual, and swore profusely.
We am so professional. It's
We am. I shall just quickly go and snatch him back. I don't understand why when he logs into TeamSpeak it says TeamSpeak user and then says his name.
User was
for
moved to your
reasons we shall never
channel.
know.
Yes,
There
technology.
he is.
Oh, Alex is back.
Oh, hello. Well, Alex is surrogate, anyway.
Yeah,
I'm back too.
yeah.
Hi.
Excellent. We're all back together again.
I clicked the X instead.
So channel's doing well. Moving
Yeah,
on to the
channel.
oh god. Now I had to Yep. Okay, I'll just move that there. Okay, fine. Moving on to the next point on the next item on the list. This is one of Sean's, obviously, because most of them are. Minecraft drama involving its end user license
agreement.
What is this? Tell me.
Well, Mojang's been claiming there's two sides, and they're both very strongly against each other. There's Mojang and the people that hate pay-to-win servers, and then there's people that like. You ever heard of Play Minecraft? I played on there for a while.
No.
I have heard of them.
Well, it's a server, but it's not a pay-to-win. But if you donate, you get like, well, it's not technically a donation, but if you give them money, you get like a colored name, you get a little snow globe, which I got because I donated really early on. And Mojang has basically said, if people donate and they get anything out of it, it's illegal. And so, therefore, every server that has anything like that is now illegal.
Don't most of those sort of like multiplayer servers have something like that?
Yeah, exactly, and they're not allowed to do that. And if they do it, Mojang said they're going to come after them with lawyers. And Grum stirred up some people saying that YouTube didn't help boost Minecraft's popularity at all. Obviously false. But anyway, yeah, all 3 developers, Jeb, Notch, and Grum, have been tweeting different things, and so everyone's getting kind of confused. But basically, the servers have been going up and down a lot because some guy's been DDoSing the hell out of them to like make a point or something.
Just the Minecraft ones or everyone's?
Just Minecraft. Minecraft in
Right,
general, the Mojang servers.
Oh, the
And-
Mojang ones. Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. He also took a list of 1,824, I believe, Minecraft names and passwords and posted them online. And I looked and none of our names are on there, so
Yay!
yeah.
Where did you
But
get them from?
he stole a database from one of the servers.
Ah,
But like Hypixel and all that, that'll go out of business because that many people that play on there and how much it costs to maintain that.
yeah.
Not that many people are gonna donate out of the goodness of their heart.
Sure.
Mojang's also been saying recently that they've never changed their end user license agreement, but people have been posting snapshots of way back in early alpha when it's like any mod you make you can sell for money, and now they're saying that's illegal and they'll sue you if you do it. So a lot of drama being stirred. Lots of drama. Not
Minecraft-
good either.
I wonder why why Mojang would suddenly go down that avenue.
I don't know, but it's not really a good avenue, it seems.
Maybe it's their future plans for everything.
Well, yeah,
they
maybe
wanna
this
try
is it. I mean, they are very much a one-trick pony at the moment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are.
Did
Did you hear what Notch said
No.
about that? He said if Mojang doesn't come up with another game in 10 years, then he's gonna shut it down. Okay,
Yeah.
which is good. Which is good.
I think that's the way he's got to be, because
Yeah.
you can't live off Minecraft forever.
Right.
No.
At some point, it's going to stop being worth their while doing anything with it.
Yeah, currently it's gaining 10,000 purchases a day, so but that'll die eventually.
Yeah, I mean the development at the moment isn't really going anywhere massively useful other than for map makers.
Yeah, it really
Yeah.
blows. 1.8 blows.
So
Right. Yeah,
can't see, but-
I
Go
don't
on.
think many people play vanilla Minecraft anyway these days. They get it and then they mod the hell out of it. So it's kind of
Right.
like, well, Mojang have made this and it's good and it's great and loads of people play it. But I think most people get it and then immediately install a bunch of community mods into it.
Yeah,
So
like
it's
I've got my server that I used to play on, but for some reason on there now I can't move. Like in my house, it's impossible and my game crashes. But I can't play vanilla. It's just too easy for me, I guess.
yeah.
The word. So I play on my modded, and that suits.
I don't like. I mean, I like vanilla for short bursts, but
Yes.
there's nothing you can get.
Constant,
vanilla
there's
that you
nothing-
can't get in
there's
modded.
No variety. Right?
Yeah.
There's no variety
No.
in vanilla.
I mean, you
So I'll
could do
just-
all the same. If you wanted to play vanilla, you could just play it on a modded server and not use any of the mods.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But people argue when you make that point. Trust me, I know. Oh god.
Yeah. I mean, the only disadvantage of a modded server is that sooner or later someone's going to build something that breaks it.
And performance of clients. That's an issue. I have to work around that too.
Yeah.
But my cardboard box was upgraded to a computer, so
Oh yes, you
I was also the lowest one, so whatever I can run, everyone can run.
yeah. It was good that you finally got your upgrade up and running. Did you sort out your power supply issues?
I did. I got a Corsair 600 watt.
Cool.
Yay.
Nice.
That shouldn't explode anytime.
It won't. It runs it very quietly and smoothly. It runs at like 40 degrees Celsius constant, no matter what.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good. That sounds about right.
Like 80 degrees Fahrenheit or something like that.
Yeah,
I've
I don't know
noticed
that.
your shaders are incredibly bright.
Yeah, I turned them down. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I realized my brightness is at full when it should be at like 50.
Yeah. It's a very, very strange shader pack you've got there.
I want to run Seuss, but I can't run that with modded. But vanilla, oh yes.
Yeah. You still doing your vanilla series then?
No, I can't do it. My house is too laggy for me to do anything.
No, no.
Yeah.
Is that world generational client side?
I don't know. Like I'll walk in there with 1,000 frames, and then it drops to 0, and my game crashes.
That's strange.
Yeah, we'll talk more about that when we get to the channel news.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Minecraft is a strange beast.
It is. It is.
Is.
It is an unfortunate beast.
Yeah.
Right,
Let's skip this one.
Yeah, we're going to skip that one because I don't know why Sean came. Sean must have been having a rant when he came up with that one.
I was angry.
Angry at the world.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on then to Snowden gives his first in-person interview.
You guys watch that?
And no, I haven't watched that.
I haven't seen it yet, no.
I'm trying to starve that man of publicity because I don't think he deserves to be some sort of modern-day Robin Hood for what he's doing.
Oh, basically, he said that he wasn't a low-level guy, that he was a spy.
Right. What, employed by someone, or is he took that upon
Employed
himself
by the
to do
U.S.
that?
government, he went overseas undercover and was a spy.
Right. And this is this is groundbreaking news because it's been going on for the last as long as we've existed as human beings.
Yeah, exactly.
I think what he's done. I mean, yes, states really shouldn't have secrets, but they are going to have secrets, and it's a lot of the time it's in our best interest that they do.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really care what Barack Obama thinks of the Chancellor of Germany.
Neither
mean,
do I.
I think what he did is he's gone into a job where he's been privy to stuff, and he's just broken all the rules of fair play there.
The thing is, he wasn't even a senator for a full term. He was a senator for like half of his term, which I think is 3 years. I should know this because I just took a class. But senators, I think, are 6 years, and I believe he was in it for 3 years and became president.
Right.
So we've got a senator that didn't serve a full term, leading the most powerful country in the world.
Yeah, but he was groomed all the way from the start to be the president, wasn't he? He was always president in waiting. There are people in that sort of circle in your country that are being preened up, ready to be the president.
Me. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
One day.
One day. Yeah.
One dark day.
All men will be equal.
Yes, equally dead.
That big red button, just don't press it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna press that. I'm gonna see what it does. It's gonna launch confetti cannon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
The Russians gonna mistake it for a nuke, and
it'd be
it'll
very
happen.
sparkly.
Yeah, you can't take that one back once you press the big red button. There's no going back from that one. So I personally think that man just should be starved of the oxygen of publicity. I think what he did was wrong, and he should suffer for that.
Yeah. So he's now saying that he was actually employed officially as a spy to do espionage.
Yes. Did you look it up?
No, I haven't. To be honest, I didn't really even bother looking at it because the whole like if you look back on like the last 5 or 10 years, you've got the whole thing from Anonymous, you've got the WikiLeaks and stuff like that. It's all interesting stuff, but then it all just kind of rises up in the news and becomes this huge focal point, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe this happened," and then it goes away again, and then it comes back again, and it keeps peaking and troughing over and over again.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just like, well, it's like Furry said, sometimes there's stuff that, horrible stuff happens. You knowing about it isn't necessarily going to affect you. Yes, it's horrible. It happened, but the world's a horrible place.
Yeah.
I had it. Go ahead.
Hello?
Hello?
Go ahead.
Oh, hello.
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Sorry. No, it's fine.
no,
It's fine.
no,
You
I
just.
was just saying that, because wasn't there one that was the helicopter Apache thing ages ago on WikiLeaks? Yeah, and that was pretty gruesome, but that's fucking war, man.
Yeah. Bad things happen.
It's not a nice thing. And if everyone thinks that the Geneva Convention is applied 100% of the time, then sorry, this is the world we live in. Human beings are monsters, and sometimes people want to know about it, and sometimes it's best just to not know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it may seem like sticking your head in the sand, but for as long as there's been people that have been whistleblowers, and people looking into things and trying to expose
Governments are
it.
always going to do it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, so
There are times it does matter. I mean, that whole Nixon thing, that was important,
Was
but
that Watergate scandal?
yeah,
yeah.
but
But like what I'm downloading, what I'm torrenting, like Adobe After Effects, Adobe Photoshop, Cinema 4D, none of that matters to the government. They're just like, okay, this guy's doing that. Cool. Let's go bust some people.
well, I mean, this is it. I mean, where do you draw the line between
Right.
the low-level stuff on the internet and the Russian mafia hacking everyone's bank accounts and Snowden downloading a pile of crap and selling it to the Guardian?
Yeah.
Right.
Where do you draw the line of what's right and what's wrong there?
Yeah.
Again, the government are doing that, and it's
Very
fine.
true. Yeah.
And they'll have a hit list, and you'll be on it.
Fucking hit list. I added a new topic down there at the bottom of the. We'll get to that
did?
after we get to the others.
Okay, yeah. It's showing up below my because I've got it in a text file, so it's showing up below that. That's fine. I can see that.
Okay.
Cool. So moving on again. Ooh, football, soccer. Ooh, soccer, should I say?
No, you should say football. Damn it.
It's come from Sean, so it's soccer.
No, go ahead. Say football.
FIFA outcry in Brazil.
Yeah. Have you seen any of the pictures?
No.
I'm like the main guy of this podcast.
Yeah.
You are. I hate football. I'll be blunt.
I do too. I hate football and American football.
I hate FIFA.
I hate FIFA as well, and so does Brazil.
What's upset Brazil?
They've spent millions of dollars on it, and people are like starving to death and everything.
Mhm.
Here, I'll try and find some pictures.
They've really ramped up the costs of public transport to try and fund this thing, because they're running out of money because there's an awful lot of corruption.
Yeah,
Okay.
more people have died building it than 9/11.
Mm.
If I'm
Really?
correct, if I'm correct.
Where's that
Post-
come from?
I was reading an article. Here, there's a. Oh wait, can you not click that?
Probably
Anyway, I'll
not.
post a link in the. We'll put it in the description too.
Yeah.
Of some anti-FIFA pictures.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, the whole building process has just been corrupt and a mess from the start. The stadiums they've built, where they've taken away all the spoil, they're having to do it all sort of legitimately on paper. So they're getting all the paperwork in place, and then they're just dumping it on slum towns.
Yeah, really.
In Brazil, they'll behead you over a game.
Mm.
Is this all confirmed stuff, or is this just internet hearsay?
People
No,
have died.
this is
People
all
have died.
confirmed.
Really?
Oh, definitely.
And
People have died from these.
the big problem is they'll get through the World Cup. That'll be fine, because I mean that's not the biggest event in the world. The biggest event in the world is the next one they're going to do, which is the Olympics.
Right.
Oh.
So even
Is
more
that a
death.
is that a whatchamacallit? Transition?
Transition? What?
Oh.
No.
Is that a transition?
No, that wasn't
Oh,
transition. This is still putting the boot into Brazil. They are really going to struggle with the Olympics. They're already behind schedule on the building process.
Right.
There's going to be even more corruption. Just going to be throwing money down the drain, trying to work it out and get it working for them. It's going to be a disaster. I'm really worried for them.
Yeah.
And the only place they can make more money is off the backs of the people.
And what are
Yeah.
FIFA saying about all this?
I don't think FIFA's actually saying anything about it.
FIFA are more concerned with their whole Qatar thing at the moment.
Oh yes.
The mess
That was-
they're making there.
That wasn't. I mean, I don't follow football, but I would have thought that having football in the middle of a place that's generally well in excess of like 80 degrees centigrade, the best part of all the year,
Yeah.
probably isn't the greatest of ideas in the first place.
No, I mean it was purely. I mean, I remember the election at the time. I remember because there was all our royal family were involved in the bid process to try and give it more legitimacy,
Right.
and because we were up against them, I think I can't remember, but I know that we were heavily involved in this, and they pretty much had it in the bag for one other of the. I think it was Australia. Pretty much had it in the bag. Everyone was saying, "Yeah, we'll vote for you. Yeah, we'll vote for you," and then all this money came flying in, and Qatar got it.
I need to clarify a point I made. Not as more people have died from it than 9/11, but so far since the work began January 2012, 997 people have died
That's a lot of
building
people.
it, and that was from the 11th of May this year. So,
Bloody hell.
I mean, it's going to be the same when they do the Qatar one. I mean, they're already dying.
right.
They've started building work on that one. They're already dying. They're just passing out in the heat because they're building stadiums in 52 degrees centigrade.
Yeah, that's not what you want.
No, it's seriously hot there at the moment, and I think they're going to rerun that election and just scrap the whole thing for Qatar.
Oh, they can't do that, surely.
They can't.
Really?
If it was not legitimately voted in the right,
Yeah.
if it was corrupt, if the election was corrupt, they have to rerun it, and it could go another way, and then it'll just be see ya.
What's stopping it from being corrupt the second time or a third time, though?
I have no idea. I don't understand why, with something that big and that international, it's always the British press that are sort of doing the investigations on it.
Sure.
Alex is giving you a look.
Yeah.
Is he? Okay, fair enough. I'll just ignore that then. Yeah, he clearly doesn't agree with me, but I don't see why. I mean, even with the Snowden thing, which was an international thing, it was the Guardian newspaper, and with the FIFA thing, it's the Times newspaper. Thank you very much. He was disturbing me intensely.
Yeah.
It's the Times newspaper. It's always the London papers that are getting everyone riled up over these things. I just can't understand why our press can't just let someone else have a go for once.
Because they love it too much.
Because they're too bloody good at it. I don't understand why.
Well, get them the publicity they need for ratings and such.
Yeah.
Well, it sells papers, doesn't it? At the end of the day.
Yeah, but it's just a massive international scandal that's being sort of conducted from London offices for newspapers and things. It seems to be a common theme. New York. What's the one in New York? The New York Post, New York Times. They do quite a bit of work as well. But I mean,
they do.
It's mostly the British press that do it all. Strange. I just think that's strange. But yeah, that's FIFA outcry in Brazil. I think we did that one quite well. I think we did some justice to that one. I wasn't expecting that. And then you went on to no one wants to host the... Oh, I see why you thought it was a segue now.
Yeah,
I see why you thought it was a link. No one wants to host the 2022 Olympics.
Yeah, not a lot of people do.
I can't blame them. It's... Well, you can't afford it.
That's all right. I'll stick them in the back garden. It'll be fine.
You can't afford it. It's
How much is it?
bloody...
It's really expensive.
I think it was... Our contribution to the one in London started off at 9 billion, and I think it went up to 15 billion.
Bloody hellfire.
The one in China, I think, came out at something like 25 billion.
What? See, yeah. This is why I don't get involved in politics and these kind of stuff, because it just makes my piss boil.
Yeah, I mean, it is obscene amount of money, and there's not many countries in the world that could actually afford to do it.
Yeah.
The problem is that countries don't really reuse their Olympic stadiums.
No.
Like, they'll build them and then they leave them.
Well, that's why
Yeah.
ours was.
Some countries like to convert them to like shelters or what have you.
Yeah.
Actual like playing areas for stuff like that. Like they could make a soccer one, actually turn it into a soccer field for people. But majority of the countries don't do that.
Well, that's why our stadium for ours at London was a temporary one. The whole entire upper ring of that stadium was built to be taken away and thrown away once the Olympics was over, and then it would just have the lower section of the stadium, and then it could be converted
that's all
to
gone now?
the top ring of it. That's why the torch was on the floor and not on top of it, because it was a temporary structure. It wouldn't take the weight. So the swimming pool's still there, the velodrome's still there, but the top part of the stadium's gone completely. And the athletes' village is now, I think, partly student accommodation and partly just private accommodation.
With the amount of condoms they got in there, I would imagine it should be a student place.
Yeah.
They got like 300 condoms.
Yeah.
It is being used though. That's
It is. I mean, it's done quite well in London. I mean, they learned a lot from the last American one and the Australian one, the Sydney one. Because when my mum went to Sydney, they were busily taking down the concrete stadium that they'd built, because there was nothing they could do with it.
Right.
So you spend ages pouring a huge concrete stadium, and then you realise there's absolutely nothing you can do with it. So they did learn that one, I think, quite well.
Right.
They've learned that lesson.
Yeah, I think the London Olympics went quite well. They went bloody well, considering, really, didn't they?
Yeah. That could have been a complete disaster, the London Olympics. I think I'm going to go to the ones in Japan. I feel inclined.
Yeah, really?
I'm reading... Go ahead.
I think Japan is such an unusual place. It's so removed from what you experience in current life in your own country. I mean, you go to America, they speak English. You go to France, most people will try and speak English, and you can read the road signs. You go to Germany, you can read the road signs. You go to Japan, you can't read a fucking thing. It's just like massively out of... It's something to see.
True. It depends, because when I went, it depends how far out you go.
Oh, you've gone to Japan?
Yeah, I went to Tokyo. And
Fancy.
basically when you arrive in Narita, which is the international, I think it's got 2 international airports. I arrived in Narita, and when you get off there, if you go around, I think about 20 miles in diameter of that airport, you'll see English road signs or English signs pointing you out into various directions. Pointing to like the big kind of
that makes sense.
Popular areas. But then the further you get out, the less and less Western stuff you actually see. Because I got well lost at one point. I got on the train and went completely the wrong direction, ended up with no idea where I was and no one that spoke English, and I was like, oh. So, but if you're going there for the Olympics, you guarantee you're going to see a whole bunch of...
Yeah, I mean, they will make a bit, but I'd like to go to Japan at some point in my life, and I think go to an Olympics there. It's 2 birds, 1 stone. Jobs are good.
Thaggar, I have a question.
Yes.
Did you die in Japan?
Twice, but I got better.
Okay, that's good.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't realise you could do that these days.
So I'm looking at the 2022, and the cost for this year's, or the Skoshi, was $51 billion.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Is that 2022 then, the winter ones?
I think it's the summer ones. Because here it says that the United States hasn't hosted the Summer Games since Atlanta in '96.
Yeah.
But there's only 4 cities that are still in the competition for the 20. Is Almaty, Kazakhstan, I don't know, Beijing, some other name in Ukraine, and Oslo, Norway.
Okay.
I think Norway should get it. I'd like Norway to get it.
I'd want to go to Norway.
Norway's a nice place. Cold as fuck, but it's a nice place.
Yeah, it could be a laugh worthy trip.
Yeah. It's a YouTube trip to the Olympics in Norway. Cool.
There you go. Stick a camera on your head.
Get a GoPro. Yeah, exactly. A GoPro on your forehead.
There's going to be so much of that. People walking around with their tablets stuck on their foreheads.
Google Plus or the Google Glass.
Google Glass. Oh yeah.
Is that out yet?
No.
Someone's bought out a cheap rival for that, haven't they?
Have they?
I flicked past it on the BBC News website a couple of days ago. There's a company
that's the problem with Google. It's just like Google Plus. Google Plus would have taken off if they wouldn't have been like, "Oh, holy crap, guys, we made this amazing thing, but you can't use it yet." And they waited like a year before anyone could actually join it. And now they're shoving it up your ass whenever you try and do anything.
Well, this is what they've done with Google Glass, isn't it? They might have screwed the pooch if someone's bringing out a dirt cheap equivalent. That'll probably run on the same operating system.
You can buy the Furry goggles.
Yeah, I'm not making one. I might make some furry goggles though. They sound good.
They do sound good.
Yeah.
Am I the only person that really doesn't give a shit about Google Glass?
No, I don't care either. I did it first. I thought it was revolutionary, and then I was like, "Oh wait, that's like having a camera on your face." Never mind.
The idea just seems dumb to me. Maybe I'm just old and jaded, but it just seems like a dumb idea.
Oh, Furry's old and jaded.
I just don't think you need to be that in touch with Twitter.
No. It's like I've yet to see one unique. The only thing about it I like is the GPS style stuff. Yeah, that'd be handy. So you could have something on your face that you could point. It would guide you there.
Yeah, but you can do that with a smartphone though.
Yeah, but other than that, I really can't see it. I've yet to see one really honest, unique selling feature saying, "Hey, look at what you can do." And I'm like, right.
Yeah.
It's just that all they're doing at the moment is seeing what bits of what you wear they can pack smart technology into. Yeah. They've got watches, they've got glasses, you can get smart clothes now.
I like the watches.
I'm not sure. They still have... There's optimization issues with the screen size because they're trying to get too much information into the screen size, so you end up with a big fat fucking clock on your wrist.
Yeah. They've tried it before, you had the watches ages ago. They had TV stuck in them and watches that had calculators and blah 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 blah. But it's just no one bothers with them.
Yeah, they're just.
With Google Glass, you have something called Golf Sight, a golf GPS rangefinder made specifically for glass.
I mean, there are some applicable uses for it, but I get the feeling that Google expect people to put these on in the morning, take them off at night. Do you know what I mean? And they be their daily glasses wear. I mean, God, you can even see it in a few years' time. They're making prescription Google glasses. You know what I mean?
I was about to say the same thing.
Wearing them permanently, but there are some people that are going to love it.
I can see military applications for it where you've got like immediate information.
Oh yeah.
But civilian applications I can't see really.
I mean, all I do is I put it on. I use it for GPS. I might take a picture and be go, "Oh, that's really cool. I'll put those away now."
I mean, you get a nice biometric scanner. You can have it telling you when you're hungry.
Yeah.
You are hungry. Oh, thanks. I didn't know.
Or you put them on and someone go, oh, cool, Google Glasses, and punch you in the face and take them.
Yeah. Yeah. They're worth £2,000, aren't they? Yes, I'll have them. Thank you very much.
Yeah, cheers. Then you can watch somebody else running down the road with your Google Glasses on.
Yeah, from your smartphone.
Yeah.
Look, there go my glasses.
You probably even track it. So, or someone, there'll come a time when everyone have Google Glasses on, and somebody will find a way of low-jacking it.
Yeah.
And then before you know it, whatever you see, somebody else is seeing, and then your pin numbers. Yeah, if your pin number's stolen, God knows what, and I don't know, it just seems
Pin
like a
number
bad
is
idea.
stolen. They will hack your Google Glass and take pictures.
And then you'll get adverts every 2 minutes as well.
Oh boy.
Well, interestingly enough, there was some. What was it? Ages ago, some. I can't remember if it was a game or something was getting told off for doing adverts, because basically they put an app on your phone. I think it was Android and iPhone. Basically, it used GPS tracking to tell where you were, and if you walk past certain stores, it would send targeted ads directly to the device as you were walking past the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, from an advertising standpoint, that's pretty amazing. You know what I mean? Because you can go, hey, go and eat at whatever's, and you're just walking past the whatever's, and you go, oh, okay, maybe, but that's a bit bloody worrying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be. That's what they're probably planning on doing with the Google Glass, though, isn't it? That's how they're going to fund the damn thing.
Yeah,
they are a money-making enterprise.
Oh yeah, Google ain't doing this for free.
No, they're not doing it out of the kindness of their hearts.
No, they're not doing it to save the world. They're doing it to make some cash.
They're doing it to increase their advertising revenue through whatever means possible.
Yeah, this is why I don't. This is why I'm going back to the whole money and release of information and stuff. It's just like there are so many bigger problems that humanity faces. Yet everyone is so preoccupied with stupid fucking things.
Yes.
Oh my God! I want the Google Glass.
Yeah, I want
Forget
Google
hunger.
Glasses. Oh, we need football. Forget that everyone's dying of cancer and heart disease. Don't worry about that. That's not a problem. You know, we'll spend 150 billion quid making a great big massive box where a bunch of twats can run around in circles in it. Yeah, that's fine. That's all right. We'll do that every year, where it is 4 years, 8, 12 years, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like, come on, can we like all get together and like do something good? Because it's been a while since we've done something really good. You know, that's really. Like, what was the last thing that humanity did that was really, really super amazing that benefited everyone all the time, always? I can't remember what it was.
Benefited everyone. That's
like penicillin, for example. Bam.
Oh yeah.
There's one right there. Yeah.
Hmm.
And then Marie Curie and radium and stuff like that, and that's good. But then I'm kind of running short of ideas.
Yeah. I mean,
The super incredible, amazing things.
I mean, they're individuals rather than organisations, though, aren't they? It's easy to be selfless when you're an individual. It's easier to be selfless when you're an individual.
That's true.
In an organisation, it's just too.
Yeah, just imagine if we took all this money that people were spending on all kinds of crazy stuff and focused it into, you know, cancer research or heart disease research. Just imagine
Like
what
individuals want to help. A lot of people want to help, but as soon as they get into a group, all those conflicting interests and personal opinions get in the way of actually getting done what needs to get done.
Yeah.
And then it never gets done to the full extent that it could have.
True.
But that's because that's also human nature, so.
Yeah. But then this also bounces back to the Snowden stuff, because maybe he
We're all doomed.
And got pissed, and that's why he threw it all out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He had a party.
Yeah.
Someone made a mean Yo Mama joke.
he didn't
He
like that.
snapped, took all the things, and left.
Yeah.
He didn't care for that.
Nope.
Cool. I think we've gone through the list. There's only now the individual channel news. So let's start with you, Sean.
No, you.
No, you go.
Okay. So, I don't know where to start.
At the beginning.
I got my new. Okay, when I was born, I was dropped on my head a lot.
I knew it. I was telling everyone. I knew it.
Yeah. But I got my new computer put together. Currently, I'm not opening up Minecraft, but currently I'm rocking 200 frames or whatever. What?
I said, wait!
Oh. And so yeah, I've been able to make videos flawlessly, but my first screen I had that recorded perfectly, it died.
Oh.
Like, there was a few dead pixels and it started glitching out, and so I traded my sister. This screen is only 720 wide, and since there's borders on Minecraft, I can't record at 1280 720.
1080.
I record at 1272, which
Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm with you.
that's a problem. I don't know how to fix it unless I have a new screen.
Yeah, you just have to change the aspect ratio in rendering.
Yeah, I know. But I've got my modded series going right now that works flawlessly and all that. Views fluctuate on that one. But I started a new drawing series.
I saw this.
Yeah. And do you know who Co-Star is?
No.
The YouTuber with over 100,000 subs, and he liked the video.
Cool.
Hey,
the video one. And it's that, yeah, those have over 100 views. That's a
242 views on that last drawing one.
Yeah, and then on the newest one, there's 121.
Mm-hmm. That's impressive.
That's good work, sir.
People like it, so. And I've still got 16 of those left to do, so. I'm gonna do them every other day until I run out. I don't know what after that, but.
Then you'll just have to draw the Mojangsters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a good idea.
Alright. I'm here for you.
Hopefully I'll gain a cushion of people watching those.
Well, you should start getting more subs with that sort of view
To breathe some
rate.
life into my channel once again.
Yes, keep blowing on it. It'll keep
Plan
going.
on it.
Yeah.
You'll get that.
I finally got over 150 subs. So.
Hey.
Anyway, I think that's all of my channel. I'm starting to learn how to use animations with Cinema 4D that I totally bought.
Mm-hmm.
So there's gonna be animation. There's gonna be an animated intro eventually.
Cool.
Oh.
That's gonna be good. You do one for me as well, because I keep looking at that animation stuff and going, stuff that.
Your eyes might be a problem.
Thanks.
Why?
Because that upper pixel above his pupil, that's not where the eye is on the act. Oh, I take back. I can do it. Yeah, I gotcha.
Cool. Good. I don't want to cause any problems. I don't want to cause any ruckus.
You already do. Anyway, so shall we do you or Thaggar next?
We can do. Yeah, I'm currently battling my way through Watch Dogs.
Ooh. How's that
is-
game?
What's your thoughts on this one,
I've
Thaggar?
heard a lot of mixed opinions.
My opinion is it's a gem, but it's covered in technical and user interface problems.
Oh.
Like the storyline's interesting and you want to play it, but at the same time the driving is, well, if I'm honest, it's fucking atrocious. Like, it doesn't work properly. It constantly micro stutters, even though Ubisoft has released I don't know how many patches to correct it now. And people say, oh, maybe it's your system. It's not the system. It runs everything else 1920 by 1080 60
Have you
frames
tried
per second
downloading
perfectly.
more RAM?
I have done, yeah. I put
Okay.
10 extra RAMs in there and nothing.
Oh, 10 whole RAMs?
10
Wow,
whole
you're
RAMs
going
are in there, but it's still no good.
Going
I mean,
hard.
it is the thing that impresses me is the amount of content that's in there. You know, you've got so many side missions and extra bits and hidden stuff, but at the same time, on that vein, it also feels quite padded.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, they go, oh, here's mission 1, go and do whatever. Oh, here's mission 2, but to get to mission 2, you have to drive for 5 minutes to get there. And then on the route, you'll get, 5 or 6 pop-ups saying, oh, there's a murder or a crime or whatever happening. It's just like, well, I don't mind driving from A to B, but when A to B is 10 miles apart, it's kind of like, well, why have you done that? Other than just to make it, increase the longevity of the game by increasing the amount of distance that needs to be travelled between. You can fast travel, but the fast travel points are really sparse.
Yeah. They seem to have developed an unnecessarily big world with it.
Yeah, I mean, Chicago's pretty big.
Yeah.
But when you look at the map,
It's based in Chicago?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know the Chicago's topography, but it looks like it looks good.
Yeah.
But it's like, say, if you can try and chip away all of the annoyances, like the cover system, that I don't know who designed that, but they need a good punch in the face because it doesn't work either.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
that was a bit twitchy. I was playing that earlier because I messaged you, didn't I, to say how the hell did you put your gun away because they keep getting arrested.
It just seems to me that they weren't sure from the outset what they actually wanted to make. Did they wanted to? If you wanted to make an action kind of story-driven game that is visceral and pushes you along, then you haven't done that. If you wanted to make a kind of game that was your thinking man's action game where you had the hacking elements, because the hacking at times it feels tacked on.
Yeah.
I mean, driving and activating the steam pipes and the blockers, that's all cool. I love that. But then you get to the point where there's like a puzzle, and it's just like, well, you just jump from camera to camera to camera, and yeah, okay, that's fine the first time. Well, you've done it 9 times.
Yeah.
And it's identical each time, and all you have to do is wait for one dude to turn around, and the AI is a bit wobbly, so you have to wait for the one guy with the camera on his chest to turn around, and he won't turn around, and then you go into cover, and Aiden refuses to actually do what you... Like I say, I'm rambling now, but it's a good game, but it's just flawed.
Yeah, I'm struggling to... It feels a lot like the last Assassin's Creed did.
Right.
Or not that one, the one before, the one with Connor. it feels a lot like that sort of game, but a technical version of it.
Yeah.
And the tutorial was just insane. It's like you get into a room, it's like press this button to do this, press this button to do this, press this button to do this, press this. I'm gonna do any of that.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna remember. I can't even put my bloody gun away. I mean, why isn't the weapon wheel on the mouse button, and why can't I just scroll through my guns from there? And it just feels like it's different, but it's wrong different
It feels
slightly.
like it's been designed for an analog controller instantly.
Yeah.
So Wolfenstein had the same problem. It was quite clearly designed for an analog controller layout, not a mouse.
Mm.
And you're just like, well, PC gamers exist. How about you pay a bit of attention to that?
Yeah, it feels when you're in those selector screens like the weapon wheel, and you have to move the mouse around to select things. That feels
I like
wrong.
how you just moved when
Yeah,
you did that.
I did move my mouse because I'm pontificating. My hands are all waving in front of the screen, but you can't see that.
Yeah.
So it's a good game, but
Yeah, it's got some issues. let's be
I'm not
honest.
going to be a completionist on this one because
No,
damn,
No. Nuts to that.
I'm
guys
driving
still
through the
play-
city going, not doing that, not doing that, not doing that.
I've been wanting GTA 5 on computer
Mm.
forever because
Yeah.
that's one of the only games I'm interested in for computer, along with Gary's mod. But Rockstar kind of pulled a psych on GTA 5, so
No,
Maybe
I
they'll
think-
announce
I
it at
think
E3. They might announce
I-
it at E3.
I think it will come out.
Yeah,
I think Rockstar, because Dead Rising 3 is coming to PC now,
yeah.
which made me laugh, because that's probably going to piss off a lot of the Xbox One early adopters who were like, oh, exclusivity, cool, we'll have that, and now Capcom were like, nah, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
PC can have it as well.
it's
we like money.
it's definitely going to be on the PC. I mean, there is a version already written for the PC.
of GTA 5,
Yeah,
I just sat up and started.
but it's not available for download. So it does exist on the PC. You just can't get hold of it.
How do you know this?
I
Is Rockstar.
downloaded it when it was
What?
first. I downloaded it when it was first. It was in someone had ripped it off from their website, and it wasn't supposed to be released to the
What
general
you're
public.
telling me is it's still there.
I can't remember whether I've still
The
got it.
Pirate
I
Bay.
never installed it, and I think you're on dodgy ground if you do install it. But it
Yeah.
does. It is GTA 5 on the PC,
It will come out.
Yeah.
Rockstar will put it.
and they'd better put some extra bloody content in it, because everybody has seen the main campaign.
Yeah, well, it's the same with Red Dead Redemption. Rockstar keep hinting that's coming to PC, but it's been a long time in the coming.
Yeah.
So unless they're going to revamp it, people are going to be like, well, I've already played it on PS3, so maybe I'll play it again, possibly.
I can't understand why they wouldn't send it immediately to PC on release.
I think it's because it made enough cash. Because if you look at LA Noire, that was a massive failure.
Yeah.
I mean, technically wise, yeah, good idea, but the game was awful. And obviously the Rockstar team, was it Team Bondi? Stuff that went on, and I think Rockstar needed to claw back cash, so they put it on PC as well, and it didn't do particularly. I mean, you can get it on Steam for like $5 sometimes, probably
Yeah.
less than that. So I think Rockstar pick and choose their fights quite well, but I think LA Noire, they had a little choice, and they were just like, just whatever, just flood it out there as many places as you can possibly get out.
Right.
Mm. I just think it's a strange way of doing things, but it's we'll wait, and I may buy it. I mean,
Joined
I've
your
seen.
channel.
Hello, Alex has arrived.
Well, hello.
He arrived earlier, but he dropped off again for some reason.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt, but then Strawn said you're nearly at the end, so I was like, yeah, I'll just jump in.
Yep. Better late
Hello.
than never.
Exactly.
So is that all your channel news, Thaggar?
That's all my stuff, yes,
Right,
sir.
I'll do mine, and then Alex can quickly have a invisible chat about his channel. I've got Watch Dogs series now as well.
Ah, yes.
yeah.
Episode 3 should be going today, I think. I've got a new series of Minecraft with Mr. T Thaggar, some useless noob on YouTube, and I've also got to at some point rework my channel schedule, because I have got way too much content at the moment. I'm producing far too much stuff, and it's
Haga, how many videos a day do you have right now?
at the moment it's running at 3.
Oh my
And
goodness.
Haga has a few more.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
nice.
he's not got 3-4 different 5 different series, 6 different series currently running, most of which are all Minecraft series, and it's just I mean, I've got Weird Ears, I've got Hexit, I've got Sky Factory, FTB, the new one with Thaggar, and
That's a lot of
Molly.
Yeah, I've got
That's
we've got the playthrough of Borderlands going.
Oh yeah.
And now I've got Watch Dogs. I've given up on Banished for the time being. I will go back to it, but that Banished was the 7th one. So this. It's just I just need to work a way of sort of making it more manageable, because I'm living in fear of actually the stuff I do on a daily basis running out of content to put out because I haven't had time to produce it yet.
Sure.
So it's all just a bit too much for me at the moment. So I just need to sort of think about how I'm going to work that. So at some point shortly, I will be sort of revising my channel schedules.
Yeah, so it's got to be quality over quantity.
Yeah.
But there are times when you've just got lots and you just like quick get it out, but otherwise it's going to drown me in waiting to try and get it out there. So just publish it.
Yeah, I never have gone for the whole quality option.
Your channel even says so.
Yeah, I'm quite proud of the fact that quality and me are not bedfellows.
Oh, I'm not saying mine are. I mean, I spew out a whole bunch of bollocks, but it's just, you know, sometimes you just think, right, it's edited. I can either set it up and schedule it for the next week, or I can just publish it and people can enjoy it.
I tell you what's really impressed me. Molly's stuff, her production values are really high. She's got intros, she's got outros, she's got bit before.
She hasn't given up on things yet.
I know, but
I remember the time when I used to have good editing and intros and outros, and then I just gave up on it because I was too lazy.
I mean, it's just impressed me.
I'll make you that intro.
No, it's all good. I mean, I could do one, but I just haven't got
the animated one.
Yeah, that'll be good. I'd like that. That'd be cool. But I just haven't got the time to go too completely nuts on it, because I get like 3 hours a night to do everything.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy.
Yes,
but
we
yeah,
are real human beings.
That's where I'm up to with it all. So, Alex, what have you got for us?
There's not much news at the moment, really. It's just the Borderlands that we're doing. I'm uploading that too. I'm kind of uploading Watch Dogs and lots of Gmod and, you know, the occasional Weird Ears, and I kind of haven't uploaded Zoo Tycoon in a long time. I might have to do that again soon.
Yeah.
And the occasional random stuff like War Thunder with Mr. T. Thaggar. I still got the Pictionary replayed. I still need to publish that. Still sitting here. It's actually quite funny, so I need to put that up. Yeah, it is.
There's a lot of people sitting on a lot of content at the moment.
Yeah.
Yes, I have nearly 2 pages of unpublished shit.
Yeah.
I don't. Unpublished Sleep video. I just realized. The last video of that series. I completely forgot about that.
I've got that Left 4 Dead stuff that we did. I want to do something with that, but I just can't sort of picture where that's going to fit into the whole scheme of things at the moment. So
yeah. This is the other thing, because like, you look at some YouTube channels, they're all Minecraft or they're all blah blah blah, but I just tend to put out whatever I've got. You know what I mean? I play, because I play so much stuff. It's just like, well, here's what I'm currently playing, or here's what I'm. Because I've got a list of about 20 games. They're all old, but I still want to play them again.
Yeah.
Because I've got probably the best part of 6 hours of Black Mesa to chop up and put up, because I really enjoy playing that. And that'll come out at some point, as and when. But you just got to do whatever you want. You know what I mean?
Well, this is it. I mean, I record what I play because I don't have time to go out and do something special for it. So I just record what I'm playing, and
yeah, same.
It's
that's
just
what people want. Because I love watching your Minecraft stuff, because you quite clearly know what you're doing. Kind of.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. That's a bit of a sweeping statement there.
Well, no, but
I like watching it too, but there's just too much.
Yeah, this is it. I'm worried that I'm overwhelming people with like 5 series of Minecraft.
Well, this is the thing I don't get. People are like, because I had someone say, "Oh, you're uploading too fast," and I was like, I don't understand. It's not like it's going to fall off the end.
Yeah, you can always go back and watch it.
It's going to be there forever. So watch it as and when. You know, I don't. This isn't TV.
Yeah,
I get you as well, but
like I kind of feel like both sides at the same time, which is kind of contradicting each other. I feel like it's always there. And you can watch it whenever.
The trouble with my stuff is I've got daily videos. If someone sort of like takes a week off from watching my channel, they've got to sit through 7 videos to catch up.
See, for me, sometimes I start watching the start of your Minecraft of one of your Minecraft series, Furry, and I was like, oh, I'm enjoying this, and I watched the first 5 episodes, and suddenly I check back a few days later, and suddenly it's on like episode 16.
Yeah.
I was like, oh well, I'm lost.
Yeah, that's it. This is the risk. If I haven't got you captured straight away, and I've got a few very loyal viewers, who I don't want to disappoint by messing around with too much. If I lose people like that, like Alex just cited an example there, which is the sort of thing I'm worried about. It's very strange having this disembodied voice. I find this highly disturbing. It's like talking to a bloody ghost.
Place a pig.
Quickly. We were going to use a potato. Yeah, I just that's my primary concern. That's why I want to try and get it right now. To try and sort of bed it, especially seeing as how my subs count's going up again now that exam season's over.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
See, I've been losing a lot of subs recently.
You get surges and then you get dropped back, and then you get surges and then you get dropped back. You do, if you get a big whoomph, then you are going to get a drop back off the top of that. It's just the way of things.
I'm stationary. I have been for like a year now.
That's cool.
I think that's good.
Like, yeah,
sometimes.
it's just.
But the thing is, the people that are subbed, there's not a ton of them that actually watch. Like it says I've got 160, but in reality, like 20 are watching.
Yeah,
well 20's not bad out of 160. I get 20 watching out of 1,000.
Yeah, I get my latest video that came up like more than 24 hours ago, 9 views.
Yeah.
The one before that, 25, 16, 26.
People have got so much choice out there. They're not necessarily going to watch it.
Molly is doing well.
Good.
Yeah,
I just looked at her channel. She's got 25 subs. How'd you even find her?
Most of us subscribed, I think. It's just
and then and Scott subscribed most of his channels.
How did you find her in the first place?
She's one of Thaggar's fans. She's a shagger.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what? She's friends with Toby, and she jumped into one of the live streams one day, and has become a part of the group and a friend. Yeah. So that's all happy and
now everyone obsesses over her.
Yeah, so that's good for her, I guess.
Yeah, she's in there now. I can see her in the chat now with Jake Mysterious.
She's even sucked up to Furry, and he made her admin.
That was just because I was mind-bogglingly drunk. What?
Be an admin?
No, I'm not drunk.
I've known you longer.
I'm not drunk. I'm not making people admins when I'm not drunk.
Alright, fair enough. You give me $10 when you're drunk, and I'll get Gmod. Just like that $6 you gave me once.
No.
You don't remember that, do you?
Yeah, I do. That was I can't remember what it was for. You were short of money for one of your components or something.
Headset.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice of you, Furry. You're a nice man.
Well, it's all the YouTube money, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything with it. It's just sat in the PayPal account.
Yeah, I ordered pizza with mine.
I'm badgering Jake to give me $10.
For what?
For Gary's mod.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just badgering him till he finally does it.
Just get everyone in the big group to give you $1, and then you're.
Yeah, I'm sure we can all chip in for a Gary's mod collective, as it were.
Yeah.
Deal. I'll set up a donation fee for FIFA. Or
I tell you what I'll do. If you don't have Gary's mod by the end of next week, I'll buy it for you.
There you go.
That's nice.
So we can all play Gary's mod, and that'd be lovely.
Lovely.
Bigger clusterfuck.
Yay! More clusterfuck.
More stuff for Furry to record and upload.
I don't do that much with Gary's mod because you have to edit. You really have to edit that bitch.
I was worried you guys didn't play it anymore because you don't upload a ton of it, if any.
No,
I
we
was
do.
like, oh no, did I miss my spot?
No,
No,
most
we
nights
play
we
all the
play.
time.
It's like it's our go-to game at the moment.
Good.
It's one
I don't
everyone
upload
can
it.
play,
It's
and we've
easy to
got.
play and stuff.
It just looks like there's a lot of silliness, like a lot of options.
Yeah.
Yes. It's mostly just shoot on sight, really.
Oh, really don't.
Can't wait
Just
to
don't
do
go
some
there.
prop hunt,
It's
man.
mostly just shoot Furry on site.
Yeah, prop
Okay.
hunt's good fun.
I stopped with that, Furry. I did that a long time ago, but I grown past that.
Yeah,
phase.
no one else has though.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like, oh, I've spawned. I'm dead.
So there's I'm not gonna say his name, but there is a person that used to be on my server, and he uses a lot of tags in his videos. Like he puts them in the description of the video.
Oh,
Does that
that's
actually
really
help?
cool.
Does
Yeah,
that
Yeah,
help?
does. It
Don't
does.
do it. Don't do it.
But
It's
don't do it.
naughty.
I
Yeah.
won't, but
If
I'm
I
gonna
s-
tell you, it's 4,000 words.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
there's 38 lines.
I'm pretty sure
108...
YouTube's that is actually now against YouTube regulations.
It is.
So
I've actually been grassing up some videos. I shouldn't do because I'm not a grass, but it just pissed me off that people can do that and the YouTube system's too thick to figure out that it's happening.
Yeah.
Right. Like I'm looking and there are, there's 3,873 words.
Yeah, you've got to remember that YouTube is it's the Google search algorithm looking for tags and metadata inside of files. That's all it's doing. It's nothing, sophisticated. And the more tags you put in that contain metadata, the more it's going to pick it up in the searches.
And the thing is, they're all so random. Like he says Minecraft like 8 times, and then he'll say Yogscast 8 times, and survival games like 30, and Gangnam Style, Roller Coaster. Rooster Teeth.
That is completely in breach of the terms and conditions of the YouTube account.
You should report him.
I will.
Unless you actually use those words in the video. If you use those words in the video, I think it's legitimate.
Gangnam Style. Green
No, if you
Minecraft.
not like you can put them in the description, I think. But if you put like a lot of them, it's against like.
I mean if you say those words, like if I was talking about Sips and Shin in one of my Minecraft videos, I'd put them in the tags.
Right.
Yeah, the tags, but if you do them in the description as well.
I've done it in the description in the past. Furry versus Shin.
There you go. There's everything that he uses. But I'm pretty sure that he's not using Herobrine in his video, or Mitt Romney. Or
or Maroon 5 payphone Chris Smooth Minecraft multiplayer server.
Or Annoying Orange.
Wait, where's this?
Nova
where's this link?
Eminem.
It's in the Square Table chat.
Wow.
Nova Eminem. Minecraft Noob Adventure.
Yeah, he sounds like he's just taking the piss, quite frankly.
Yeah, well,
it's the guy that sent it to me. That's not the guy, but
it's how some people get on, isn't it? So
he's got like 300 subs because of it. But I prefer to do it the normal way, like it's slow
the hard
steady,
way.
It wins the race.
Well, I mean,
I'd rather keep my dignity than do what he's done.
I've been doing it for a while, and I'm struggling to get anywhere with it. But
well,
the thing
you've gotten farther than me though, which is.
Oh, that. Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Thaggar?
I was gonna say that when I put my my first Wolfenstein Let's Play episode up, I put it up pretty much about 2 hours after the game had come out in the UK, and it got about 300 views in about an hour, which I was really happy with.
If you jump on that kind of stuff, you get a crap load.
And then 2 or 3 days later, I was looking at it, and it hadn't gone. It was about 700 views, which for me is really good, and I was really happy with that. But I looked a few days later, and some guy had one video up, and it had something like 1.7 million views. Of it, and I looked at the tags, and he'd done that tag spamming stuff, and that's how the Google searching stuff was picking it up to me, because it was on the first page of the searching. So I actually reported him and said, "This is taking the piss now," because
my drawing videos, the first one got a ton because that guy, but after that first initial wave, it just slows way down.
Yeah, this is what happened, but I'd rather fail honestly than do anything underhand.
People just not searching for it. Like I said last time, my Sky Factory videos, despite getting quite a few views, are on page 7 when I try and search for them.
Yeah. The only thing that I get on good search is Zootycoon 2, but
if you search that, your name pops up. Yeah,
it's me. Then Ben, the guy from Flicks, and then it's a Bajan Canadian, the guy with like 1-point-something million subs. Yeah.
Oh, so you're above him?
Yeah.
That's good.
But that guy, his video is quite old as well. He hasn't played that game in a while.
For example, with my drawing series I do, I draw the community called Minecraft, which is a very popular community. Millions of people subscribe to all of them. And I put them in the description or the tags because I'm actually drawing them.
Yeah.
I'm talking about them.
Yeah.
Which I think that's a proper use of it, because how else are people going to find something like that? They're not going to be searching, drawing this person.
Yeah, well, it's a legitimate in context usage there, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
And I put in like catchphrases of the people I'm drawing, because if people are wanting to see that, then they're interested in that person, might be interested in seeing the drawing.
Sure.
Target audience and all that sort of thing, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually. And then, of course, with all the Vine videos, you got to put a girl with busty breast in the
Oh yeah, that's always the thumbnail, isn't it?
Yeah, no matter what the video. Cat falls off bridge.
Cat falls off boobs, and you go instant win.
That would be the win of the internet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can just
So this
own
guy-
the internet.
Yeah.
You can just
So this
own
guy-
the internet.
This guy you sent through, he's just put a load of like top YouTubers in there.
Yep. Syndicate
Yeah.
Project.
Yeah.
Nova Hack. Why is Furry not on there?
That's a good point. Why is Furry not on there?
Yeah.
I
He's
you
got
know,
Happy Tree Friends.
I keep my light under a bushel, you know.
That is Minecraft Lego.
Cool. Well, I think that just about
Tool.
covers it for today. We've done
Yeah, and I was in
very-
it.
You were in it. You
We've
made
done-
it.
Yeah.
The disembodied voice is with us. So
The invisible potato.
I don't think there's going to be an outtakes this time round, and there wasn't last time round, and I apologise for that. That was just purely my laziness. But we haven't actually done any this time round, so nothing funny to report, I'm afraid.
No.
So I think from the square table,
Oh man.
until next time, ta-ta.
Toodaloo.
Bye.
Ta.